On the bump here for your Hurricanes tonight, Simon Martone. This is Simon's 7th appearance. Simon gonna get ahead there. Little change in the order here. We have Santiago, the shortstop Santiago, hitting leadoff now. He was hitting a 2-hole last game. Santiago going to foul one back into the screen. It's going to bring it even for Mr. Martone here. It's going to be a 2-2 count with no runners on and leadoff man at the plate. Martone going to make a good pitch, but Santiago's going to get a base hit up the middle. Pretty good piece of hitting by Santiago right there in a 2-2 count. So going to bring up the catcher here, number 2, Seth Truesdale. So standing in at about 5'9", 200 pounds. From Cosby, Virginia. Simon going to get ahead 0-2 here on the catcher. And Simon Martone's slider going to miss just away there. And pitch from Simon Martone is going to grab the corner there to get the first out of the inning. Simon's going to pick up a strikeout. That's going to be Simon Martone's 22nd strikeout of the season. As Martone gets the 2-hole there with a leadoff man aboard. This is going to bring up the 3-hole for the Statesman. Carson Harrod. He was the catcher last game. Haven't seen any defensive positioning from the Statesman this game, so I guess we're going to see who goes behind the plate between Truesdale or Harrod. He was the catcher in game 1 though, and he's going to watch strike 2 here. He's going to make it 0-2 for Martone. Martone's got a lot of pitches to work with here. He throws about 5 different pitches, and he can throw them all for a strike. And when it's 0-2, it's definitely not good for the batter. And Jake Modrak going to make a strong throw over there to second base, but the runner's going to slide in safely. Santiago is going to pick up a stolen base on that outside slider there. Martone's still got a ton of room to work with. He's very ahead. And hopefully he can roll a ground ball or pick up a swing and miss for the second out of the inning. Batter does not offer. It's going to bring it to 2-2 here with 1 out and 1 runner aboard on second base. And Martone going to make a really, really good pitch there on that outer half. It looked like black there to me, but looked a little different to home plate umpire. Martone makes an amazing pitch to strike out Harrod looking. He's going to pick up his second strikeout of the inning, number 23 on the season for Martone here. And this is going to bring up number 41. It's going to bring up number 41, Eli Elgersma. Eli is standing in about 6 foot, 190 pounds. He's from Waynesboro, Virginia. Waynesboro, North Carolina. Martone's going to draw a swing and miss here. And Martone going to draw another swing and miss with a great pitch there. He's going to bring it to 1-2 with 2 outs here. Runner on second base. And Martone's slider is going to be fouled off. Martone's slider going to be fouled off into the back of the screen there. It's going to keep the count at 1-2 and going to allow Martone to make another pitch here. And Eli Elgersma hits a home run over the center field wall. It's going to bring in 2 runs. And Martone's pitch going to be a strike there. It's going to make it 0-1. Going to make it 0-1 to number 8, Samuel Young. Samuel Young, an infielder out of Blackstone, Virginia. He's a sophomore, standing in at about 6 foot, 210 pounds. And Martone going to get the punch out for the last out of the inning there. But not before the Statesmen put up 2 runs here in the top half of the first. Due up for your Hurricanes is Costello, Cusick, Slowinski. Your pitcher for the Statesman going to be number 33, Jack Rucker, standing in at about, he's a freshman, standing in at about 6'4", 185 pounds out of Arlington, Virginia. Went to Yorktown, and previous college was JMU. Rucker's first pitch going to miss low and in to Tewa Costello. And Tewa going to line one up to the shortstop. It's going to be booted by Santiago, and Tewa's going to reach safely. It's going to bring up Colin Cusick here, your second baseman.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 1, Colin Cusick.
Jack Rucker on the mound for the Statesman. Fouled off of the face mask of Truesdale there behind the plate. It's going to be 0-2 to Cusick. So 0-2 here for Colin Cusick with a runner on first base, your leadoff, Tewa Costello. Pitcher deals 0-2. And it's going to be fouled off by Cusick. We have some fans watching from Snow Hill, North Carolina. Coach Herring's grandmother watching from Snow Hill, North Carolina. And Slawinski's going to have a 2-0 count here. 2-0 count with a runner on second base in scoring position. 2-0 count here. Slawinski's looking for something he can crush. And he finds it. And it's not going to get down. Slowinski finds the barrel there, but center fielder just going to go up and grab it for out one.
Now batting, number 30, Kenny Shale.
It's going to bring up Hurricanes third baseman, Kenny Shadle. And Shadle with the swinging bunt there. It's going to go foul. Shadle looking to get on time for one here. Shadle with a 1-1 count here, 2 outs. Shadle looking for something he can hit. It's going to be a 2-1 count. Shadle's going to be ahead here. Malachi Costello from NYC watching. He says, "What's up, Animal?" What's up, Malachi? Paul and Elise Modrak from New Jersey watching Louisburg Hurricanes baseball say, "Let's go Canes." Thank you to all of our viewers watching and supporting the stream. And our players on the field, of course. And Shadle. Rucker going to draw a big swing and miss there by Shadle. Shadle's going to have a full count here, 3-2 with 2 outs. Teo is probably going to be rolling here from second. And Shadle's going to have a good piece of hitting right there. Going to have a hit into right center field, and it's going to bring home Tewa. Going to break the lead break the deficit in half to 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. And this is going to bring up to the plate James Green.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 42, James Green.
James Green out of Cox Mill High School. And that might trickle through. Everybody's going to be safe. Shadle's safe at second. Green is safe at first. And this is going to bring up Steven Kreiner, your center fielder, with 2 runners in scoring position. And hopefully Kreiner can find something he likes here and put a good swing on one. Steven Kreiner from Freedom Christian Academy in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Steven Kreiner's got a posted .317 batting average right now, and he skies one into left field, and it's going to be caught for the third out by the center fielder in left center field there. It's going to be caught for the third out of the inning. It's going to bring up the bottom of the second here, or the top of the second here at Frazier Field. Hurricanes baseball on the Louisburg Sports Network, brought to you in part by Murphy Hay and Feed, here Coates in Dunn, North Carolina, products and services for each and every situation. And last but not least, Johnny's Barbecue, located in Louisburg, North Carolina, offering authentic Eastern North Carolina whole hog barbecue. Going to bring up second baseman for the Statesman, Sam Gupta. And he's going to swing and miss. Going to make the count 0-2 for Simon Martone here. Simon Martone going to look to pick up a strikeout or a quick fly ball or ground out to start this first half at the top of the second. And Gupta going to put a swing on to one right into left field. James Green going to make the play and toss it to Evan Slowinski for the first out of the inning. And the most important, this is going to bring up number 12, Jaden Groom. Groom from Arlington, Virginia, went to Bishop O'Connell and St. Vincent College. He is a sophomore, standing in at about 6'2", 195 pounds. And a great pitch from Martone there to get ahead in the count. It's going to make it 1-2 here. Trudy Lawrence is watching from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. She says, "Go Canes," and we'd like to thank you for watching. And me, myself, and I watching from St. Simon Island, Virginia. We wanna thank you for joining the live stream and watching. It's going to bring up number 1, Cam Lamb, as he's going to face an 0-2 count. Lamb playing right field today for the Statesman, as he faces an 0-2 count here to Martone with 2 outs. And Martone makes a great pitch, but he's not going to get Lamb to bite there. And Martone's going to draw a great swing and miss there by Lamb, and he's going to pick up a strikeout there to end the top of the second. We're going to go into the bottom of the second here for your Hurricanes. First batter for the Hurricanes, gonna be Jake Modrak here. Jake Modrak, your catcher for today's 7-inning game. And Modrak gonna find a barrel into right field, and it's gonna be dropped by right fielder Lamb, and Modrak's gonna have a stand-up double there, and he's gonna give the dugout a boom. And what a great piece of hitting from Jake Modrak there. You just watch one pitch you don't like, and then he throws the one that you're looking for, and you just beat on it, man, and just take it backside into right field. Just a great piece of hitting, and exactly what you want from your leadoff of the inning. Jace Dunn coming up to the plate here. Jace Dunn had a good game last game. He had a very, very well hit ball struck off the wall for a stand-up double. We have Snowman Multimedia checking in from Indiana. Said miss Shaw in Louisburg, but I've conquered cancer. Congratulations, Snowman Multimedia. That is awesome. Congratulations, Snowman Multimedia. And Jace Dunn going to put a good swing onto one. This is going to be in the gap. Off the wall again in the same spot he hit it last time for another stand-up double, it looks like. And this is going to bring the run in and tie up the game here for the Hurricanes. Way to trade places with him, Jace. That's 2 back-to-back doubles for your Hurricanes here, and Nick Labello going to look to step in and do the exact same thing.
Now batting, number 39.
John and Maria Labello from New York. Welcome to the stream. They say, go Canes. It's a perfect time to join the stream. Nick Labello's at bat right now. And Nicky Labello, spiked pitch in the dirt there. And Labello going to watch another ball there. Going to be 2-0 to Labello. And Labello is going to find something he likes and hit it up the middle. And Coach Myers is going to hold Jace Dunn at third here. And it's going to bring up runners first and third here for your leadoff, Teo Costello.
Now batting, the leadoff and designated hitter, number 13, Teo Costello.
And the coach for the Statesman is going to go out and check on Mr. Rucker here. Jack Rucker, the pitcher for the Statesman. He has a posted 3.28 ERA with 1 win, 2 losses, 7 appearances and 24.2 innings pitched with 18 hits allowed and 30 strikeouts. Has an opposing batting average of 198, so Pretty heavy ball thrown here from Mr. Jack Rucker. And Taylor is going to watch ball one here with runners on first and third. And Tay going to find something he likes. Hopefully he can beat it out here. They're going to have the out at second. Oh, and the umpire calls Taylor out at first, but it looked like he beat it there. Either way, the run's going to score, and we're going to take the lead. But a job done. A job done by Taylor, but not exactly how you wanted it done. But, you know, whatever gets the job done works. And that'll be an RBI for Taylor Costello. And a big way to take the lead there for the Hurricanes. Cusick's going to watch the ball one there. I think he tried to throw a slider there and maybe catch the outer half, but just kind of came off of it a little bit. And Cusick going to put a good swing onto one there, but it's just going to go foul back into the screen. It's going to bring the count to 1-1 here. Pitch from Rucker going to miss there. It's going to bring the count even to 2-2. Twos across the board. And Martone's pitch going to come in, but be hit right back to where it came from by Santiago. Santiago going to have his second hit of the day, and he appears to be feeling pretty good. This is going to bring up a catcher. It's going to bring up the catcher for the Statesman, number 2, Seth Truesdale. out of Midlothian, Virginia. Went to Cosby High School. About He's a freshman, standing in about 5'9", 200 pounds. And he swings and misses at one. It's going to bring it to even here, 1-1, with a runner on first. Hopefully Martone can throw a good changeup here and roll a 2-ball. Get us a quick double play. And Martone going to be a little behind here in the count, 2-1. The runner on first. Runner goes, but pitch is going to be fouled off back over the screen here behind home plate. And Simon's going to draw a swing and bunt there, and he's going to take it himself and toss it over to Jace Dunn to get the first out of the inning. And I look at the ball here. The ball's fine. I think they were just going to check and see if it had any cuts in it. This might be the first time I've ever seen someone wear 2 sliding mitts. It's going to bring up number 3, the catcher in game 1, Carson Harrod. Harrod from Richmond, Virginia. Went to Douglas Freeman High School. And he's going to foul one off of his leg again. I believe he's done that for the 2nd or 3rd time today. He must be quite used to that. Martone's pitch going to miss just in there. It's going to bring it to count to 2-1. And Harrod's going to ground out to Cusick for the 2nd out of the inning, and this is going to bring up number 41. It's going to bring up number 41, Ramsey. It's going to bring up number 41, Jordan Ramsey. Jordan Ramsey at Stafford, Virginia. Went to Mountain View High School. Ramsey stands in at about 6'2", 220 pounds. Homered in his last at-bat. And Martone's pitch going to be good there. Going to bring the count to 2s across the board. 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs. 2s across the board here. Pocket aces look really good here for the full house. Hopefully Simon can river a 2 here. And he does. Simon makes the pitch and gets the strikeout. Great pitch by Martone to end the inning without any runs scored and without any damage done.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6, Evan Slowinski.
It's going to bring up your leadoff here, Evan Slowinski, or the leadoff for the inning, Evan Slowinski. He's going to watch a breaking ball on the outer half. It's going to come in for strike 1. Going to make the count 0-1. And Slowinski puts a good swing onto 1, probably in the same pitch as that first strike call, but I think it was a fastball instead of the slider. It's tunneled very well by number 33, Jack Rucker. And Slowinski going to call time here. Give him a couple extra seconds to get ready. And he misses away. It's going to bring the count to 1-2 here for Slowinski. Slowinski, very good eye at the plate. Very good hitter at the plate and a good defender too. Slowinski looking to protect here. And he hits it right to the third baseman. Line drive off the bat of Evan Slowinski, going to go right into the third baseman's glove to retire the first out of the inning for the Hurricanes. It's going to bring up your power phenomenon, Kenny Shadle.
Kenny Shadle.
Kenny Shadle going to bunt and use the speed, and he does. It goes right off the glove of Rucker, and Kenny is going to play a little small ball there. You don't usually see that from somebody his caliber of hitter, but he plays a little small ball there, and it works. It gets the job done, and it allows us to get a runner on base for James Green here.
Left fielder number 42, James Green.
James Green with the walk-off run rule hit in our last game, and hopefully he's gonna be able to keep this hot streak he's got going alive here as he watches ball one. The breaking ball away and low. James Green gonna watch ball two. He is in a hitter's count now. James Green discussing with me some of the things he needed to fix, and one of them was to stop caring so much about exit velocity and just care about barreling the ball up is what we discussed, and kind of just simplifying everything and taking everything out of your head and just trusting it. Trusting all the work you've put in. James Green gonna watch strike one there. It's gonna bring him to 3-1. He had the take. The take was on there. So James Green now gonna look for something he can smash right here in a hitter's count. 3-1. The runner on first base. And James Green gonna watch ball four. He's gonna walk over there to first base. It's gonna bring up your center fielder, Steven Kreiner. Steven homered earlier in today's game over the center field wall, and all Steven needs to do here is put one through the 3-4 hole here. It's probably the widest gap on the field here, and with his speed, he can get around the base path pretty quick. But Kreiner gonna be looking to do some damage here with a runner in scoring position and one runner on first. Both runners on base have fairly well speed. The foot of the third baseman, and this is gonna bring in Shadle, and this is gonna bring James Green to third, and Kreiner is gonna stretch that into a double. He's gonna stretch the error from the third baseman to a double there, and allow more opportunity for his team. And that's great baseball, great IQ, and that's a heads-up play by Steven Kreiner.
And now batting, the catcher, number 14, Jake Modrack.
Jake Modrack watches strike one there with runners on second and third. Jake Modrack going to look to find a barrel like he is good at doing. And he watches strike two, but it's a tough call. Tough call there. And Jake Modrack going to have to fight 0-2 here. He is not going to go down easy, especially with runners on second and third. Modrack going to look to do a job here. And Modrack fouls one off. It's going to keep the count the same. And Jake Modrack going to find a barrel with 2 RBIs. He's going to bring 2 RBIs in, and it's a barrel party, folks. Jake Modrack with a great piece of hitting, and it's perfect. Perfect. Nothing more you can ask for there besides a 3-run bomb. That's absolutely perfect by Jake Modrak, and Jace Dunn going to look to come up and follow him up here. And here comes another one, folks. It's back. It's deep to left field, and it is gone. It is gone. Jace Dunn out of here. And Jace Dunn got a hold of that one, and he is having a day today, isn't he? Atta boy, Jace. Great piece of hitting by Jace Dunn, and he's going to give the dugout a boom. You always love seeing good things happen to good people, and that is what just happened just now. And Coach going to go out here to check on Rucker. He's going to take him out. We're going to see a new arm for the Statesman here. A new pitcher here for the Statesman. It's going to be number 24, Marco Caffrio. Marco Caffaro. He has a posted 3.52 ERA with 0 wins, 1 loss, 5 appearances. 7.2 innings pitched with 6 hits, 8 runs, 3 errors, 5 walks, and 7 strikeouts. First pitch to LaBello, going to come in for a ball there. The base is cleared now. Nobody on. It's basically a leadoff attempt here from Nick LaBello. And he's going to hit it hard to the shortstop, right into his glove. But the shortstop's going to make a good play. Good play over there by Santiago. Going to retire LaBello for the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up number 13, Teowa Costello. Teowa looking to get a little 2-out rally going here.
The designated hitter, Iowa Costello.
going to be 3-0 here to Costello. Costello probably going to get a take here. If he swings, we know he didn't. And he does not swing. He gets the walk there, and it's gonna put a runner aboard for the Hurricanes.
And now batting, the second baseman, number 1, Colin Cusick.
Runner on first base here for Cusick, and Cusick gonna watch ball 1 there. Teo's going to be safe at second. Teo's going to pick up another stolen base there. Cusick has a runner on second base in scoring position. He's going to look to get a base hit and score him here. Try to hit something hard. And he watches strike 2 breaking ball. Cusick going to have to fight here. And that is going to be outside. It's not going to catch any part of the zone there. It's going to make the count 2-2. And Teo is going to get a great jump over there to third base, but Cusick's going to foul it off to keep the count at 3-2 here, full up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Teo is going to be moving over there at second base whenever the ball releases his hand. And pitcher deals. And Cusick skies one into the gap. And it leaves. It goes out of here. Cusick with a home run. Santa Maria. This is in a hurry. That adrenaline's pumping for the kid right now. I know he's excited, as am I. And that's big right there from Colin Cusick. I know he feels great. Gets the team excited, gets the coaches excited, and it definitely helps the hitter's confidence and everything else that plays into factor with that.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6, Evan Slawinski.
Here comes Evan Slawinski to the plate here. Evan Slawinski, number 6. He's your Hurricane shortstop. He's gonna watch strike 1 there on the lower inner half or lower outer half there. Count's going to be 2s across the board here for Slawinski. 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs with no runners on. Slawinski hoping to get a little 2-out magic going. And he watches ball 3 for a full count here. It does not appear like Richard Bland has anyone in the bullpen warming up, so I think they might let Marco ride. And Slowinski's going to foul one off down the third baseline. Evan Slowinski going to draw the walk there for to keep this 2-out magic alive. We've scored 7 runs in the bottom of the third. Hopefully going to add on 2 more here.
Now batting, the number 30, Kenny Shaler.
And Evan Slowinski going to bait a throw over there to first base. But he's going to be walking up there safely. Walking into first base safely. And Shadle gonna see the first pitch for a ball. So he watches that one for strike one. Gonna bring the count to 1-1 here for Mr. Shadle. Shadle looking to do some damage and hopefully keep this 2-out rally alive. And Slowinski gonna just get back. The pitcher's kind of timing up Slowinski's vault over there at first base. And he seems to be throwing over as soon as Slowinski vaults. And Shadle just gonna miss it. It's gonna go into the right fielder, and he's gonna he's gonna go under it, camped, and make the grab. This is gonna bring up the top of the fourth here at Frazier Field. This is gonna bring up the first baseman for the Statesman, and he's gonna watch strike 2 there. Gonna bring it to 0-2. Martone getting ahead early here. If he can get this first out of the inning, it'll be a big one. And Martone's going to miss just away there with the fastball. And he is going to swing and miss. Martone going to draw the whiff there from Statesman first baseman. And infield's going to throw it around there. It's going to bring up the second batter of the inning. It's going to bring up the second batter of the inning, number 8, Samuel Young. Samuel Young, a second baseman, third baseman out of Blackstone, Virginia. Martone's first pitch going to miss just a bit outside there. It's going to bring the count to 1-0 with 1 out. Young standing in at about 6 foot, 210. It's out of Nottoway High School. And he's going to drive one into right field, but it's going to be in foul territory. And it's just going to put another strike up on that board. It's going to bring the count to 1-1 here. One's across the board. And Martone going to get ahead there with a great slider. Freezes the hitter. And it's going to be a 1-2 count with the 1 out. And Martone makes a great pitch to pick up the second out of the inning on Mr. Young. This is going to bring up second baseman for the Statesman, Sam Gupta. Gupta is from Newport News, Virginia, from Warwick High School. Standing in about 5'9", 160 pounds. And Martone just going to miss outside there for the first pitch. And Martone's pitch going to miss outside there. It's going to bring that count to 2-1. It's going to be hit right to Slowinski. Slowinski makes a strong throw over to Jace Dunn at first. It's going to get the third out of the inning, and a great play by Slowinski over there, playing a very well shortstop today.
Number 42, the left fielder, James Green.
It's going to bring up your left fielder for the Hurricanes, number 42, James Green. And James Green going to watch ball one. He's going to get ahead in the count early. And he's going to be looking for a pitch he can drive right here. And he's just going to be looking to be on time and get his barrel out. It's going to be caught by the shortstop, Macho Santiago.
And now batting, the center fielder, number 4, Stephen Kreiner.
It's going to bring up your center fielder, Stephen Kreiner here. Stephen Kreiner going to look to get on base and start it off for the Hurricanes. As he watches strike one for a breaking ball. Kreiner's just going to miss it there. It's going to come off the end of the bat. And it's going to bring the count to 0-2 for Kreiner. And Kreiner going to pop one up to shallow center field. And it's going to be trouble, but Gupta makes the grab. And I have 2 away for the Hurricanes here. It's going to bring up your catcher, Jake Modrak.
Now batting, the catcher, number 14, Jake.
Hopefully we can scratch a run across here and increase the lead. Modrak going to watch strike one on the outer half there. Maybe a little high, too. Probably the highest and most outside it's going to get there. Probably just painted it. And Modrak going to swing and miss there to bring the count to 0-2. Modrak going to have to fight. And Modrak going to make a perfect swing, and he's going to shoot it into the gap there to get 2. And he's probably going to get, he might get 3. Mo's going to get 3 here. Modrak going to be sliding into third with a with a triple. And Modrak was sitting on that pitch. He knew exactly what he was about to get, and he took advantage of it, and he hit it the other way. That's perfect hitting by Modrak there, and hopefully Jace Dunn can do a job and get him in here. His last at bat. Hopefully he can recreate the magic here and do it again. And they're going to set up outside, it looks like, for a breaking ball. And he's going to watch it for a first pitch breaking ball strike. Jace Dunn getting those hands ready. And it hits him. Goes right off maybe his forearm or the top of his hand or something. And he's going to walk over to first base. He's going to bring runners to first and second for Nick Labello. Nick Labello had a hit in his last at-bat.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 39, Nick Labello.
Hopefully Nicky Labello can step in and do some damage here, especially with runners on base and one in scoring position. And Nicky gets just under it. It's going to be a fly ball to the second baseman, and Gupta's going to make the play and retire Labello for the third out of the inning. Hurricanes baseball on the Louisburg Sports Network, brought to you in part by Murphy Hay and Feed, feeding farms and families in the community for over 30 years. Magnum Insurance Agency, with offices in Coates and Dunn, North Carolina, products and service for each and every situation. And last but not least, Johnny's Barbecue, located in Louisburg, North Carolina, offering authentic Eastern North Carolina whole hog barbecue. Martone's first pitch of the top of the fifth is going to be fouled back out of play. It's going to bring the count to 0-1. And Martone's pitch going to miss just low there. It's going to bring the count to 2-1 to Mr. Jaden Groom. Groom out of Arlington, Virginia, went to Bishop O'Connell High School and St. Vincent's College. He is a sophomore, standing in at about 6'2", 195 pounds. And Martone's going to draw the swing and miss for the second strike of this at-bat. It's going to even the count at 2-2 here. It is going to be it's going to be a 3-2 count here for Simon Martone to the leadoff batter of the inning, Mr. Jaden Groom. And he's going to watch ball 4 there to walk over to first base. Jacqueline Marlette is watching from Cary, North Carolina. She says, "Go Canes." Malachi Costello says, "Santa Maria, Canes are hot." Thanks, Malachi. Thank you for tuning in, bro. And Nat Norris, watching from Tampa, Florida, says, "Go Canes." And Lamb here gonna hit a good one. Gonna hit a good one into center field off the wall. Croner's gonna smother it up and throw it into third base. I believe we have Leighton Babb running down to the bullpen to go get warmed up. Once again, thank you everybody tuning in and watching our broadcast today at Frazier Field. Martone's pitch going to miss just low here to Santiago. And it's going to go to Cusick, and Cusick's going to make the play. And I believe it's going to be called some sort of obstruction here, maybe. I believe Simon Martone and Macho Santiago made contact over there at first base. And, yes, they're going to award him first base. They're going to award Santiago first base. And this is going to bring up the catcher, This is going to bring up the catcher for the Statesman. Number 2, Seth Truesdale, with runners on first and third and no outs. Batter is going to be Seth Truesdale. Truesdale going to foul one off back into the screen for strike one. Going to make the count 0-1 here. Martone going to look to help out his squad in the scoreboard here, and going to do everything he can to prevent the run from scoring at third base with no outs. And he gets ahead 0-2. That's exactly what you want in this situation. And Modrak going to make a pretty good throw and tag him out. And Modrak going to catch him stealing there with the strike him out, throw him out. And you don't see that very often, folks, and it excites me when it does happen. That's a pretty awesome thing right there. It's going to bring up number 3 for the Statesman. It's going to bring up number 3 for the Statesman, Carson Harrod. Harrod and Statesman now have 2 outs after that strike him out, throw him out, with a runner on third. And Harrod going to swing and miss, going to bring the count to 1-1 here. Score is 10 Canes, 3 Statesmen. Martone's pitch going to. Carson Harrod probably looking for something to swing at here. And he finds something, but he doesn't swing at it. It's going to be 2-2 here. 2s across the board for Mr. Martone. Martone going to look to make a great pitch here to get out of this inning with little to no damage done. And Martone makes a good pitch, but it's going to be fouled off into the screen by number 3, Carson Harrod. He's having a pretty good at-bat here off of Mr. Martone. Not an easy pitcher to time up and not an easy pitcher to hit either, considering he throws 5 different pitches and he can throw them all very well. And it gets away from the catcher here. The run's going to come in, and it's going to make it a 10-4 ball game. Your Hurricanes lead. And Martone going to walk Harrod, going to put him over there on first base and try to get this next out of the inning here. And number 41, going to bring up Jordan Ramsey. Ramsey's an outfielder from Stafford, Virginia. Sophomore, standing in at about 6'2", 220 pounds. And Martone going to draw the swing and miss there. 0-2 again. And Martone draws the strikeout and the swing and miss to end the top of the 5th and stop the bleeding. It's going to bring up the bottom half of the 5th here for your Louisburg Hurricanes.
Now batting, number 13, the designated hitter, Taylor Costello.
Got a couple more people watching in the stream. Angie Herring watching from Snow Hill, North Carolina. Good piece of hitting by Teowa Costello there. Teowa's going to bring the leadoff man aboard for the Hurricanes here. And Cusick going to hope to follow him up here and do a job.
And now batting, the second baseman, number 1, Colin Cusick.
And Cusick going to watch ball 1 there, low and in. Teowa's going to advance to second with a wild pitch. New pitcher for the Statesman, number 28, Luke Sweeney. Luke Sweeney, a freshman out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Went to Princess Anne High School and is weighing in at about 6'3", 195 pounds. It's a tall frame from Sweeney here. And Cusick going to drive one into left field, and it is going to be caught for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6, Evan Slowinski.
Slowinski going to watch strike one there. Low in the zone, but umpire going to call it. Runner going to go, but not going to draw the throw here. Taylor going to be safe at third base. Catcher Truesdale not even going to throw it. And Sweeney's gonna draw the strikeout from Slowinski on the outside corner, and it's gonna bring up that is gonna give the Statesman the second out of the inning. Gonna bring up the third baseman, Kenny Shadle. Bill Martone Sr. watching from Port St. Lucie, Florida. And Shadle gonna hit one down the line, and it's gonna bring in Costello. Shadle gonna have him a hit down the line over the third baseman's head, and it's gonna bring up to the plate your left fielder, number 42, James Green.
The left fielder, number 42, James Green.
James Green gonna foul one over the first base dugout. It's gonna bring the count to 0-2 here for James Green. And James Green gonna swing and miss for the third out of the inning. New pitcher for your Hurricanes, number 46, Leighton Babb. Leighton Babb out of Lillington, North Carolina. Went to Harnett Central High School. He's Babb standing in at about 6'3", 220 pounds. He's a freshman. And how about the outing from Simon Martone? Simon Martone went 5 innings pitched. With only 4 runs scored, and he had an error committed, but only 4 runs scored and 10 strikeouts. What a game from Simon Martone. But Coach Herron going to make the switch here to Leighton Babb in the top of the 6th. And Leighton Babb hopefully going to come in here and shut the door for the Hurricanes, as he's going to face the middle of the order here for the Statesmen. And Babb gonna have a 2-1 count here, and he's gonna make a pretty good pitch to get a ground out. It's gonna go to Cusick, and Cusick's gonna throw it over to Jace Dunn to make the first out of the inning. And the most important one is already taken care of. Now we just need 2 more. And this is gonna bring up number 8. It's going to bring up number 8, the DH for tonight, Samuel Young. Babb's first pitch, going to miss just away for ball 1. He's going to come in and count at 1-1. One's across the board here. Babb makes another great pitch to draw another strike. Swing and miss. Kind of a check swing there, but umpire said he went around. And Babb makes another really good pitch, but it's just going to get fouled off into the screen, and Mr. Young's going to stay alive here. We have some folks from Mayodan in the chat. They say go Canes and go Jace. So Morgan Dunn in the chat. Hello, Morgan. Jace Dunn having himself a day today. He's hitting it very well. Great day to be tuning into the stream. Going to be ones across the board for Leighton Babb here. Babb's pitch going to miss low and in. Going to bring the count to 2-1. And Babb going to make a really good pitch to make the count 2-2, and he draws a swing and miss by from the second baseman, Sam Gupta. And that one going to be skied to center field, but Criner's going to make the grab. It's a very good play by Criner in center field. It's going to give us a second out of the inning, and it's going to bring up number 12, Jaden Groom. Babb with the 0-0. He deals. It's going to be a ball outside. Going to make the count 1-0 here for Jaden Groom. And Babb's pitch is going to draw the swing and miss from Groom here. He has a 1-2 count. Hopefully he can finish him off with a really good pitch. And a great pitch by Babb. He's going to draw the punch out for the third out of the inning. It's a great pitch by Leighton Babb there. And great frame by Jake Modrak. Pretty good inning there from your Hurricanes. Gonna throw up a 0 there in the 6th column. It's going to be a new pitcher for the Statesman here. It's going to be number 44, Everett Stevens. Everett Stevens, a freshman out of Chester, Virginia. Went to Thomas Dale High School, standing in at about 6'2", 210 pounds. Everett Stevens has posted 6.00 ERA with 0 wins, 0 losses, 7 appearances, 15 innings pitched, 10 hits, 14 runs, 10 earned runs, and 18 walks with 16 strikeouts. And Croner's going to beat that one out. He's going to be safe at first base there. And if we can scratch 3 runs across before they make 3 outs, this ball game will be over before we have to play the 7th inning. So hopefully we can put some hits together and play some good baseball here in this last inning we'll hit. And Modrak having a day today, man. Modrak just hitting it all over the place today, and he's having a day. He's been on base. He's been on base a lot today.
And now batting, the first baseman, number 32, Jace Dunn.
Jace Dunn has 4 hits tonight in both the games, and he's going to square around a bunt here and a little confusion, but everybody's going to be safe. We're going to have a runner safe at second, runner safe at third, and it's going to be a 1-0 count here for Jace Dunn, and I'm sure he's going to be looking to hit now. That's a good heads-up baseball. While you're up 11-4, still looking at your third base coach, checking to see if he's giving you signs. And it appeared to be on that first pitch he did. And Jace did not miss it. And Jace, I don't think he missed that one either. And it's just gonna be at the wall at the warning track, and he's gonna score Croner. So that's not gonna go down as an at-bat in the books, but he'll get the RBI for that. And it is a 12-4 ball game. Your Hurricanes lead. Nick Labello coming up to the plate. Number 39, he's a New York native. He's going to look to do some damage here with his buddy Jake Modrak on third.
Right fielder, number 39, Nick Labello.
And Modrak going to try some trickery over there at home plate sliding in, but he's going to be tagged out. I think he tried to kind of jump over the catcher there, but it didn't work. The catcher tagged him out. So you're going to have 2 outs, no runners on, with a 1-2 count here to Nick Labello. And he's going to look to start the 2-out rally here. And a pretty good pitch by Everett right there. He's going to draw the strikeout. Babs' first pitch gonna miss there. Second gonna miss as well. It's gonna bring the count to 2-0 here. Coach Herron playing Richard Bland for his 9th season in a row here at Louisburg College. He's been here for 9 consecutive years. He's had a lot of good talent come here through the years. He's probably played against a lot of good talent too, and coached a lot of good, tight baseball games. And that one's gonna get there. It's gonna bring the count to 3-1. And he's gonna plunk him. Cam Lamb is gonna walk down there to first base. Babs pitch. Babs pitch gonna miss here. It's gonna bring the count to 1-1 with runners on first and second. Babs pitch is gonna be just low here. Hopefully he can look to make an adjustment and get out of this. This is gonna bring up number 3, Carson Harrod. Or Carson Harrod. But not before Coach Herron goes and checks on Leighton Babb. And I believe we're gonna go to Anderson Lauer here. Gonna go to Anderson Lauer here in the 9th. Anderson Lauer, 6'1", 160 pounds, from Wake Forest, North Carolina, went to Heritage High School.
New pitcher for the Hurricanes, number 37, freshman, Anderson Lauer.
Anderson Lauer coming in for his second appearance. Here. Number 37, Anderson Lauer, stepping in for his second appearance of the year. And a great pitch by Anderson Lauer there. Going to draw a fly ball, and Nick Labello is camped right under it. And he's going to throw it home, and it's going to be a strong throw. And it almost gets Cam Lamb tagging up from third base. It's a great throw by Nick Labello in right field. I heard the grunt from the press box up here. And Lauer going to make another quick out there. Lauer is coming to the game, made 2 very quick outs, and hopefully he's going to make a third here. This is going to be a pinch hitter here for the Statesman. Pinch hitter for the Statesman going to be number 14, Henry Stewart. Henry Stewart from Springfield, Virginia. Went to West Springfield High School. He's a freshman. Standing in at about 6'3", 220 pounds. He's a primary position outfielder, but he also can catch. And that one's going to go off the inner part of Modrak's glove, and it's going to bring a run home. All Anderson Lauer needs to focus on is the batter in the box. And I think that's what he's going to do here. I don't even think he's going to pay any attention to that runner over there at third base. Anderson Lauer could go out of the windup right now if he wanted to, but it's all personal preference. And Lauer going to make a great pitch there to draw a swing and miss. It's going to bring the count to 2-1. And Lauer going to draw another fly ball. And Criner's going to make the grab to end the game. And the first 3 batters Lauer sees, Lauer gets outs. Lauer 3 up, 3 down in your top half of the 7th inning. And this is going to be a 12-6 victory for your Louisburg Hurricanes. Stats for tonight: 12 runs off of 15 hits and 1 error for your Louisburg Hurricanes, and 6 runs off of 7 hits and 1 error for your Richard Bland Statesman. We just want to thank you tonight for joining us and watching our broadcast on Louisburg Sports Network. And I'm Caden Lasley, signing off. Thank you.